face of a man who's cunning, resourceful, and deadly.
Alright, next one. Pay attention to all the old heads, even, like, pay attention. When I was coming up, and like when I was doing what I was doing, I listened to everybody, all the old heads, cause look, I didn't listen to the fucked up ones, the ones that were really fucked up, because I was like, I'm not trying to be fucked up like them. So I pay attention and I take everything in. I'm like a sponge, I absorb everything. So pay attention. I mean, you may find it like, you may be like, oh man, but pay attention. This for yourself. Okay. Next one. Don't be a tattletale. No one likes one. Y'all can read in the other one if it's this translates. Like I said, a lot of stuff translates into the streets. So y'all know what I mean. If you don't understand, ask questions. Alright. Like the next one, this is kind of a big one. This ties in with control your emotions and all the others, and your character, this and that. Be prepared to ignore a lot of shit. Like a lot of people will talk shit, have you up in shit, try to bring you down. You gotta ignore it, because murder isn't legal yet. Like I'll use myself as an example. I go home, and this happened before. I know it happened. Like, and I wish a motherfucker would YouTube a video on me, because you know what time it would be. But I would go home, and people still talk shit, because they do this, that. Like, I have no problem working. I work to get mine. Now other motherfuckers want to sit around the house and do shit and wonder what I'm doing. Well, motherfucker, I work. You could be like me. I asked you to come out. You didn't want to. Too late now. So they put gossip and this and that in the street, and I hear it and I ignore it. Well, so and so said, I'm like, I ignore it. I can't get mad every 5 minutes. I got too much to lose on some bullshit. Now, if they come on some other shit, then I deal with it. I do what I have to do. But outside of that, I ignore all the bullshit. I ignore all the junior high bullshit. I'm like, keep talking. Alright, do you. So be prepared, especially if you're like a successful dude and you try to help others. Jealousy and envy are a bitch, man, I'm telling you. And them bitches getting heat. So you just be prepared to ignore a lot of bullshit. Don't be reactionary. Just be like, whatever. Like I said, there one time, this one chick who happened to ask me out years before, she came and popped my shit on me. And I'm like, look, man, do you, don't worry about me. She started popping shit again, and I just walked off. And like I told her, take a number, get fucking line, this, that. Alright. Another thing. Help others. It doesn't hurt to help. But don't help them to the point that they're messing you over. But you'd be surprised how a little help and a little thank yous and pleases go a long way. Alright. That's like, some of this you should be taught when you were younger. If you weren't taught any of this, well, learn now. Here's another one. And this is one of the keys to always pay attention to what people are saying to you. Always listen. Do not hear what they're saying to you. Listen. When you're hearing, look, let me put it this way. This is between hearing a tree fall and listening for a tree to fall. A tree can fall in the woods and I can hear it. If I listen to it, I know where the area is coming from. I can probably calculate the distance and the spot I want to go to. Like if somebody's, because after a while, if they're talking and talking, you can sort out the bullshit from the real shit. You know what I mean? That's why I can get on these YouTube videos and within 2 minutes, 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes, I can spot a motherfucker on bullshit. That's why if anybody makes a response video and I see your videos, I'm gonna call you out, and it's the truth. So just pay attention. It's hard to do. Sometimes you don't want to pay attention. Alright. Another thing. Now this is the part of the program where it gets fun. And y'all gonna love this one. Get a little arrogance, swagger to yourself. Don't say swag. You ain't fucking 15 years old. Get a little swagger. Get a little moxie to yourself. Get a little hitch in your giddy up. I mean, because nobody's gonna believe you're a leader or that dude if you don't believe you're a leader or that dude. See what I'm saying? Alright, another one. Teach like the younger guys. Like the example I gave, try to help them out. Like, help all the young guys that are in your camp. I mean, and don't try to take credit for it. Like, just do it because you're supposed to do it anyway. So just help the younger guys. Teach them all this. Okay. Another one. And this deals with money. Never. I mean never. I mean ever. Never lend money to people because you're not willing to lose that money. Alright, let me explain. Let's say I gave a dude, say I lent my dude $500.
The face of a man who's cunning, resourceful, and deadly.